Hey y'all, I almost did a live and then I thought, well, it's got to bake. I'm going to do the ribs and I'm going to do some fried okra and I'm going to do some mashed potatoes. I've done peeled the potatoes. Now I got to cut up some okra real quick. Again, I didn't get me a squash. I don't know why I didn't. I said I'd come back Tuesday and get some. But if I had got a squash, I would fry it. The okra deluxe, which is fried okra, and you add a green tomato and you add squash and you just fry it all together. We'll just do okra and green tomato today. Okra, green tomato, barbecue ribs, and some good old mashed potatoes. I'm good and hungry after cleaning 2 churches. Good and hungry. Almost did this live, but I didn't figure y'all want to sit through like an hour video, and by the time you do all this and bake it all and wait on it to bake, even though those ribs usually only take about 30 minutes, those country style ribs. I bought a big old family pack, but I'm going to do a half of it. I'm going to froze the other half. And I'm going to try not to cut up as much okra today, because the last time I fried so much okra, and it's just me and 2 boys. Me and Tillman, JoJo, you just never know. Sometimes he's a big eater, and sometimes he's not wanting much. I don't know what it's been. We've all 3 kind of for 2 or 3 weeks. Well, other than Tillman, he don't never tell you no. But I noticed it even in him. Have just not really been super hungry. It's been kind of weird. And then we'll have a day that we're just starving to death. Today's one of them days I'm hungry. After working today, I'm going to eat good. And then I'll probably fall asleep and sleep good. I don't know, I said that last night and I was still up till about 12:30. I don't know what's been wrong with me for a couple of weeks. I can't. Not sleeping as good. I sleep good when I go to sleep. It's just taking me longer to go to sleep. I'm going to pause this. Cut the rest of it up so we don't have such a long video. Now that I'm going to take a green tomato, chop that up and go in that okra. We'll have fried okra and fried green tomato. It's really good together. If you've never tried it, you'll love it. Debating on whether I'm doing 1 or 2. Since I have a decent amount, but I may just do the 1. So I got a good bit of okra over here. Let's do. We'll just do the 1. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. These are super green. I like them with just a little bit of ripe to it. I'll do 2, or part of 1 anyway. Mr. Big Shot. That's plenty. So I got a plate full. I'm going to get my big old skillet out. Now let's get our ribs going. They are simple, Simon. You don't do nothing but put them in there with some barbecue sauce. And I didn't do homemade barbecue sauce because I worked today. We are doing some that was on sale. Sweet brown sugar barbecue sauce. Here's our ribs. I've already preheated the oven to $3.50. I think they'll fit in this. I'm not sure. May need a let me see. If they don't, I got a 9 by 13 over here. I think they will though. I only did about half of them. We don't eat but a couple of pieces. And these had to be cooked today. It was my last day on them. I taste this barbecue sauce. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. I got 2 bottles of it. Just in case I want to. So hook them up some more. Get it nice and drenched. Then I'm going to cover these up. Throw them in there for about half an hour or so while we fry up our okra. And our potatoes are boiling. Gonna do this. Slimy okra. Plenty of slimy to that one. Well. Okay, then. Let's do these. Our fried green tomato. I'm gonna dice already so slimy and wet. You almost don't need nothing, but I'm gonna pour a little bit of buttermilk down in there and let it be soaking. Then I poured it in there, and I'm just gonna close it up. Get all that good and coated. Then we'll flour, salt, and pepper. A little bit of cornmeal maybe. And fry it up. All right, I'm just dumping a good bit of flour. That's the frozen flour. It doesn't matter. In that bag, the same bag. And then I'm putting a handful of, I don't match with this, y'all. I'm just throwing it in here today. I'm tired after working the church. So we'll do that. I just threw that all over my shirt. Got my grease getting hot. The potatoes are boiling back there. We're probably fixing to have to do those mashed potatoes real quick. I don't want them getting soft or rubbery. Then we're just going to throw this around. Got to get off halfway anyway. Let's see. Da-na-na-na. Let me get me a little bit more on that bottom side. Taking more than I thought it would. Probably would have took less had I done it in a pie plate, but I'm not doing that today. You're right. Let me check our potatoes over here. So, whoops, y'all. Whoops. They are back there just boiling, and our grease is getting hot right here. Let me get a fork and stick those. Oh, yeah, we're getting close. We got to watch that. I'll turn them down a little bit till I can finish this up. All right, that's about to get hot enough that I can start throwing some of this in there. Then we'll start working on them taters. Let me see. I want it real hot, though, because I don't want it to cool off. This is a lot of okra going in there. All right, y'all, let's get some of this in here. I got wet hands. And I got the taters drained and in my mixer over here. Closer than you think. That's probably, I don't know, about 3 pounds of okra. This might be half of it, 1.5 pounds. And then there's, I'm going to pile this in here, and then I just ain't going to touch it forever. Otherwise, we would have nothing left because I'm kind of overcrowding it, which is a no-no. If you overcrowd it, which is a no-no, just don't touch it. Cover it up. Make sure it's really brown before you go to messing with it. So, now we're just not going to touch it for a bit. I'm going to grate up a little bit of this Gruyere cheese for our mashed potatoes. Usually we just do them plain, but tonight they want some cheese in there and a little bit of sour cream. So I'll be back when I get that done. Let's peek at our okra underneath and see, are we ready to move it? Yes, we are. So like that, just don't, if you overcrowd a skillet, just don't flip it fast. Get it up to you, man, to lay around. Okay. Y'all, we're kind of in an awkward position, so I'm going to try my best to do this where y'all can see what I'm doing and be able to reach everything. Here is our, whoop, y'all, told you. I've got the tripod kind of in front of me, so I hit it with my feet. There's our potatoes. Drop that down. Drop a little milk in there. Then we want to grab the pepper. Let me throw a spider in here. I got about half a stick. In small pieces. Some more pepper. I'll get the salt in a minute. Woo! I'm going to put some sour cream in there today. Then we're going to put this Gruyere cheese. They're going to be very cheesy potatoes. That's a lot of cheese. Knock these down. And we'll see where we are on. That's the stinky cheese. Lord, I love cheese. Cheese, cheese. I wanted to put that cheese in there, get a little taste, before I start adding salt. What did I do with my salt? Well, have mercy, y'all. Hold on a minute. This is kosher, so I don't know if it's okay, so it's kosher. Yum, yum. My favorite cheese in there is Gouda or cheddar, but the Gruyere's good too. It is. And there is our mashed potatoes. Let's see. Come on for there. Oop. Well, great, Mama Mia. Y'all, I'm just making all kind of a mess. Scoot you back over here. And we'll come to our okra. Let me grab me another, a bit larger. I need to put some oil in that. We need a little more olive oil. I'll get it underneath it. Boil that flour, eat it right up. It did. I'm been soaking it all up. This is extra virgin olive oil. I'll go around a little bit. I'm gonna throw this stuff over the top so I can tender up that fried green tomato. Let's put our mashed potatoes in here. It might be too big. It is going to be too big. That's all right. We're going to use it anyway because it's close. I can get them all out of here, for heaven's sake. You know, it's kind of hard to do this where you can see what I'm doing. They taste good, but they stink with that Gruyere cheese. Ain't that funny? It's my favorite cheese in them is Gouda. But those are delicious. I love mashed potatoes. These will make good potato patties with that Gruyere cheese. We do our okra. All right, let's get our okra off of here. My plate is not near as big as my pile of okra is, but we'll see what we can do with this. All I'm waiting on is the ribs. Most every one of them are to temp, and I had 2 in the center. That was just a couple of degrees off, so they're just about to come out of the oven. Pretty okra. Yummy mashed potatoes. Got a good supper. Good supper. And y'all just ignore my stuff over. That's my garbage can lid I never put on because it's always in my way. The garbage can's here. Okie dokie, y'all. Let's take these out. Make us a plate. Hot. I need to put a little more extra, but the boys don't want no extra barbecue sauce. I like it a little thicker than that. We just let those cook in it. Let me get us a plate down. And we'll do this. Mashed potatoes. I need a fork. I'll check the temp on that one more time. It was those center ones, but now I flipped them, so now it would be the outside ones that I was trying to get to temp. The 2 in the middle had not. That's the way that usually works. I'm going to pick this up with my hands. Lord, this is so good with that fried green tomato in it. You get that little extra flavor. Move over here. Let me get me a bite, and then I'm going to go up if they tell me to bite. I want that okra. So if I can find some tomato. There's a piece. This has had a minute to cook. Good grief, I can't keep it on the fork. I should have got a spoon. I love that stuff. Better than anything Delicious. These are hot. Mmm. Good and tender. I need to get me some more sauce. To my barbecue. Oh my gosh, y'all. What a yummy supper. I ain't gonna be able to move after I eat. This is our supper tonight. I hope you're having a good one wherever you are. Hope you have a great Saturday. It's not Saturday. Friday night. And have a good weekend. See y'all later.